Hi everybody, look at this, look how pretty. I tried this once before when Jacinta was being adorable trying to escape through the bird netting and I forgot to hit the record button, so trying it again. They're still mad. She's escaped several times. She's pretty good at it. Yes, I know, but look at the progress you're making on the compost. You look at this. They got it all the way down. It's all good job. Oh my gosh. You're invaluable little workers though. I'm sorry that you feel that way about it, but you look happy when you're not thinking about it. Anyway, so that's what's going on here. Also, first daffodil today. Oh my gosh. Let me smell it. They smell good. They smell like spring. This is my favorite time when all the little green stuff's coming up. Just the beginnings of the flowers, because the whole summer's out before us. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this and then we're gonna go upstairs. Fancy time. Here we go. Let's have a quick shot of the kind of these stringy ones are the tomatillos. I don't remember what everything else is. I have it written down. I mean, I don't know, but we're trying. So let's go upstairs. It's so warm out today. So it changes really fast in here between the winter and then I have to take everything off of here. That's why it's kind of bare right now. Because once that sun starts coming in the summer, we kind of abandon ship and all these plants will go outside and we'll shut these shades, the skylights, to keep it cool in here and just open them up at night to let it air out. So let's see. There was a request for little room tour, so this is going to be boring, but I will. Oh, before I get started, hey, Framley needs to sell 300 tickets. I don't remember how many they've sold already, but I think they need 300 altogether. We already bought ours. I would really love to see you all there. It doesn't matter if you're a lesbian or het or bi or whatever, unlabeled, please come. It would be so fun. And Consuelo and I would be happy to, put anybody up that we've been talking to, and we can work it out over email, whatever. Anyway, just please come, because it would be so fun to see everybody. I will be fully shotted up, so I'm excited about that. I get my first one, I guess, on Tuesday. So anyway, that's just a plug for Framley. So let's see. This is most of the furniture in here is from like I said, like thrift stores or garage sales or off the curb. Some stuff I got off like eBay, but this was two. I hope I'm not moving around too fast. 2 little bedrooms when I moved in here, and obviously this ceiling wasn't like this. So I took out the wall a long time ago, and then it was like this real trashy looking with a hole. Just a wall, a hole in the wall. And then some friends came and we tore out all the walls up to the ceiling. And then it sat like that for a little while. And I eventually hired a structural engineer to tell me like how to make sure the ceiling didn't fall in. And I hired a carpenter to do that work. I did a lot of the insulating behind it and like building up whatever walls behind it. But then I hired a gal who had a drywall team, and I hired a electrician and a plumber to do this, because I hate doing plumbing. I hate it. But other than that, we did everything else. Oh, except for, stupidly, I hired a guy to do this ladder, and I really wish I would have just made it myself, because it doesn't run as smoothly as it ought to. Lesson learned. But anyway, so that being said, I guess I'll start up here. This tile, this herringbone tile thing that's up here, this was like the first project that Consuelo and I did together. This is like, I tested her, right? And I almost killed her with the scaffolding. We had a scaffolding, and neither one of us, she's done some tile work. She used to live in another state where there's a lot of tile, but never like this. So we have these 4-foot long, porcelain tiles, And we bought quickset mortar thinking it would be the smart thing to do. Oh my God. It was chaos. But we laid it all out on the garage floor, cut. She was a champion tile cutter. Holy shit, she could do that stuff really good. She's good with a chainsaw too. So she cut all these and we made the pattern on the garage floor, and then we put it up, and it worked. I mean, except for me almost killing her, you know. So it worked great, and I just love it. So that was our first project we did together, and then we just put the pipes up to hang the little hangers off of. What else is up here? Nothing really. Okay, going down. Oh, this one's fun. We were over in, I don't know, Saginaw or something, at some antique place where it's all rusted stuff in the yard, whatever. And there was this massive piece of furniture, and it was like this peeling paint and all broken down, and it was a mess. The top was all peeling off. It was just trashed. These were all painted like this human skin, white people peach color. It was awful. It was awful. And I just looked at it and I walked away because I was like, fuck, that's exactly the size that I need for this room, because this is what I wanted, because Consuelo had like 1 million plastic tubs full of like craft supplies, and I hated it. But I knew that if we could get something like this in here, we could put everything in there. So this is all the little supplies. And I used to have nicely labeled little drawers, but they've all been watered. I didn't laminate them, and I changed everything out, so it doesn't look as nice anymore. And I don't have a printer anymore, but someday I'll make new labels. So that's what's in all of those. And we did this one together too. She spent like a whole day, maybe it was 2 whole days, sanding all these drawer fronts down. I built a new side to it, and I shored up the back. I got pieces going back and forth all over, and then I tiled the top of it with like leftover pieces that we had from our wall project up above, so that I could put plants on it and they could get wet. And I actually walk on this to get back and forth to the plants when I'm too lazy to move the ladder. So that was a hell of a sweet project. And now that this thing's in here, it is like literally built in here. It'll never leave again, because when we got it up here, it was still bendy. So it's here for good. Oops, I have to fix this handle. There's not enough material here to get behind it. I'll have to figure something out with it. This we got off the curb up the street. It was a mess on garbage day. I'm an inveterate trash picker. It was all like peeled and not painted. All the veneer was all screwed up. So I just put some paint that I had on it and sanded it up and did this. So what else do we have? Oh, this we got from a neighbor for $2 at a garage sale. And I put the little buns on the feet, and then I had these old, really sweet 1950s casters laying around. And then I just polyurethane the shit out of it so we can do whatever we want. That shelf is from a yard sale. This is from a thrift store. Oh, this couch was a big splurge. It's trash, but that's how it was when I bought. Like, I kind of wanted it to look like that. And I had it shipped from California. Some dude drove it over in a little trailer. I don't even know how it got here. Worth it. Thrift store thing. This, somebody left that used to live here. It was like all shiny, ugly looking wood. And I just, painted it, sanded it, and put this sweet fabric from Spoonflower. You guys ever see Spoonflower? You can get the craziest, like, cool fabrics from there. I love that fleur-de-lis pattern. What else? Oh, this was, like a hutch top, and I just cut the little leggy things off, and I made this thing for the back. Sorry about my gross fly tape. This thing, and just had a couple friends come and hold it onto the wall while I put it up there. This was hilarious because my brother-in-law and I brought it home in my car, which is actually a 2-seater, and it was like snowing and hanging out the back of the car, and it was fun. So that was a nice bonding experience for us. And this was off Craigslist, and then I just cut a hole in it and had the plumber install my sweet fleur-de-lis sink in there. And oh gosh, this is my favorite part of the whole room. This cat vomit toile I got off Spoonflower. Look at this. These cats are partying. One of them's got his head in a fishbowl. This one's drinking milk too much. This one's retching up a hairball. That one passed out. Isn't that great? I love that. Little mermaids. So yeah, and this was just like a oak, ugly looking thing. So I put like a bunch of coats of paint on it and scraped them off and then polyed the top. Our gay boy neighbors gave me that. Pretty sweet. This was Consuelo's mom's and she gave it to us, and I put that fleur-de-lis on there and painted it up. So, and these mirrors we got mostly from thrift stores, Salvation Armies and whatnots. And oh, okay, I do have some fancy things for my en français viewers. This I bought off Etsy and had shipped from France, and I think these two came from France off Etsy. Aren't they cool? I put the little birds on them. Yeah, pretty. My family is part of my family is from, you'll know this if you're French maybe, a no longer existing province in France that's werewolves were named for. That's all the hints I'll give. And that's how my real name is a bastardized version of that province. So that's this room. I made these little drape. I just bought some Dupani silk and just kind of hemmed it. Well, did I have a little bit of hem? I like selvage, you know, the edges of the fabric. I like that, so I left it like that. And it's just been faded by the sun for a lot of years. Oh, and the bird cage is from a thrift store too. So that's this room. I hope you enjoyed this, and remember, buy your tickets to Framley. Bye.